Hello, it's here within the unit. Put me from Mrs. Soto. I'm a Joe. I'm a brother. I have to man of wonder. If we love you, because it's what we want to do. And yet you may answer some for another. What a man, Papa, it is Shami every Saturday from 11 o'clock. Hello, it's here within the unit. Put me from Mrs. Soto.
Yada Ba Ada Anaa ase sɛ ɛnɛ nso ɔde akyɛ yɛn.
Man of wonder. If we love you, because it's what we want to do. And yet you may answer some for another. What a man, Papa.
Yo yada Ba Ada Anaa ase sɛ ɛnɛ nso ɔde akyɛ yɛn. Sɛ wote ase na kyerɛkyerɛ mada bɔdwam na mogya redi wo mu afusania na aseda ne yɛde bɛma Awurade yɛda no ase. Aha yɛ Ba Ada Anaa dwumadie so. Aha yɛ Prayer Winners TV so. Yɛma obi biara akɔ aba saa afei na wajoin yɛn a. Mehyɛ sɛ wobɛhyɛ na watagi obi na waka kyerɛ obi sɛ Mrs. Odo aba bio. Yɛma akɔ aba gye brɛ na gye akonnwa na tena se. Ɛnɛ ɛyɛ topic dɛdɛdɛdɛ anaasɛ yɛde dwumadie dɛdɛdɛdɛ ɛna ɛbrɛ wo. Aha yɛ Prayer Winners TV. Wobɛhu yɛn ɛwɔ YouTube. Prayer Winners TV na wa subscribe. Wo subscribe wi a wonwie yɛ. Wobɛhu sɛ bell adɔma bi button ɛda hɔ. Wobɛmia adɔma ne so ɛno no saa na anytime yɛbɛba live bia no wobɛnya notification. Wohia sɛ obi bɛfrɛ wo. Na wobɛtumi ɛhu yɛn ɛwɔ YouTube nso Prayer Winners TV. Wobɛhu yɛn wɔ Prayer Winners TV. Ɛno nso no wohia group Facebook a na we follow yɛn. Anytime ɛbɛba live bia no ɛno so no wobɛnya notification. Me patcho yɛpɛ sponsors. Wopɛ sɛ sponsor dwumadie yi a mede number bi ba bɛto ɛbɛto dwa. Wobɛtumi afrɛ saa number no. Sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo sponsor yɛ sɛ wotɔn biribi na wopɛ sɛ yɛbɛdi ho dwuma anaasɛ yɛbɛbɔ ho dɛ roma wa yɛwɔ ha ama wo. Wobɛtumi afrɛ number wɔ 0745 9374 776 0745 9374 776. Empo uwa Ghana. Now per se ye like yes sponsor ube sponsor dwumadie anase ube say ye bo wunde Roma wa ube timi afraid the same number na mom eno no ye 0044 ube ni 0044 na o the 7459 374 776 0044 7459 374 776. Ye be di dwuma na ma say Ghana dia ye be gye de woton na ye de ato anytime ye be life bia no na ye de ato ho amount. And na wo hwe ya ye do so yie. Esan say topic I ever be di dwuma no I know say ye question and answers. Question bia wo bia no wo betimi e de ato wo say ye start ye no join ye ya na ye ka bibi na wante ase ana say ye counselor and obi a obetina ka bibi na wonni wenya ehun te ase ye ya. This is the time ye open floor na mo bia ubetumi e de ababak say eda say mu kan bibi say na manti ase me pese mu say subio na ye besi subio ama fe ene uhwe me nsa bonkum nifa so a wa be rough ene mema wo mbo e be bo no ye doso enti no usu fro obi no mo betena say na de ye wo mamu no ene ye besua de ye I hope say deni na mo ba enya say mo ba betie de ye ya na say for coming and I bia wutifie na wo djuma wo ni djuma di no be da bi me pa chom pese bibia beka wa bia be fa ni serious na wo besua bibia free mu ama wa wie ana say relationship no akoyie na emu aye dededew na wa spicy mu say the counselor be can wa spicy relationship so ye aduane na wo de magini we kakra gumu and I say me apologize say ye late kakra on say technical computer and sometimes on so oye nipa ya no wabre nti na o so oje na ho me time open no aso amai ai se si ade o mai ho kwan to me ba life into yaba wohwa me nsa bonkum so a eye counselor ba ko pe ye maame se na eyisa counselor se na yisa na wo ye ntem na last week na man for busam na obaya we I'm the never aha obaya sika na te ya no oba on this sika paso so ade a che so ene metwe naba mo ana mo busa no me de naba ti question bi a wo busa ni bia no wa bobe answer na hwade oto obaya so a ne ye technical team ene obi age na konyo firi nsem ti ene wa be kan ye ho san say ye hia no wa ha enti ono so a friend no Mr. William and last time we say we sugar daddy if I'm sugar daddy no cause of for I'm sugar daddy no the kind of fast be sugar daddy the one and found Mr. Odo asan ase so you sugar daddy me dana say and we just break na wa be ka ye ho mommy me mo akwaba oba ya me mo akwaba sugar me mo akwaba enne counselor na dia me wo so bebre amanfo enya amanfo mpo Thursday. Me name is Todo. Yako krom. Yako didra me na mama te me to pa. And I'm say now so there no. O say counselor say me no na mama mo ball to. And I'm say sana counselor kai. Say say don't me na mjoma. Nipo ni na wo bobo me to. Sana kai because eldo we dia me mpe. Me na 1 2 pa ma. Enye so obo me kuto obo no omia. Obo no and then a counselor say oni ni kuru nam kura ni kuru bobo ne to and never fro kuru say who dey clarify what the man me pa cho because the way I odo ye no odo o tell am say dey be ba o tete so na wuti e bi won mo mi pa cho we no onye ne say obe bo me no we mi unlike onye ne say ye ta because me do bo me den o say me to na mbo wie ye ncho bo ya kame
me da say ya hwefo ne tiefo ne nyankopon o nhramo se mwasa beka ye ho ewo obada ana ejumedie se wo prayer with Stephen na me gidi se na wotwe nyina waye de waye nhra na bre na so se ye san de ye ba be hwehwia de na sa de we je se obi kra kan yo se na kasra wona akotena okeka se ye bobobo ma to na na me pa cho se etomre bia ye ka asem a we take it out of context we're talking about romance and that's a playfulness and now say the closeness but ultimately say and now so say you can say your friend is saying what's it called romance relationship and then I can say it came to a point and I can say especially before Ghana for me money bino umenka wini mudodi anya krana e kan sanam say be 96% kra eni mudodi na ye se me say ye moboto me say woni wo yire nam you can go for a walk. We're talking about how you can be close to somebody because you say would do me and yes wo ferry so on me namo say would do me be proud say woni me ye den enam and I make her say some of the ways you can show affection and saying so ebia me no na maso wonsa me de me sa tu komu nam so sa brofo kra na risha jinsa no be ma no e de ne sa ahye na yiri back pocket him and I may say there is nothing wrong with say bia woni ne nam na why then what party ne to
one ka omo bottle
man kasa nam kroma omo bottle because obi kra frame me say na oni ni ku kodwem no make sure so be pon ne to na say am say e dey say wonu no me pa to mo hwa de when they were partner, Nasa Ukwan Nasa Winam, maybe I'm one nam, you just give a part, a playful, the same playful thing. Because a body part to name me, who's that? It says, you know, in Patrol, and beyond nam, no, or the wife, yea. But Mr. Don't watch
one cast or mono me,
no Patrol, well, playfully. That just say I have man castle do that. And yes, I'm Americano. Until mommy and clarify BB because it was throughout the weeks the program there and the questions if you ever. Now my focus counselor dear some about man for our room. And I'm saying no, that is not what we are here for. We are here to clarify things. And remember we all learning. And today I say also to me the also suggestion. And comment at the back. Now, when we're talking about or the saying how you can get close to your partner, because saa adeɛ no ɛnni hɔ bebree na feel say being in a relationship and one is when you Ba Ada. No, you can be close to someone without having penetrative sex. Mpacho. What am I saying? You can be close to someone without having penetrative sex. And then, you know, how you deal with the person, how you interact with the person. Inti, when I mean, I'm not so we're in the mail. Oh, ferry me, I don't know, worry me. Semikuno, now the men I'm not Navrungo, Namasman, Namachimeda, and then our any anything. Eh, a memano, Munshiana Munyani. When you were in a now partner, and I saw girlfriend, Nama. Maninya fe, but what am I say? Set your relationship. Listen, we are growing. Let's get close to each other. But what am I say? Let's show what affection to each other. And not the Bama our real ayeden. Yes, I debut na boring. But what am I say? Na debut okay, you ma bet now. Who should TV debut asa? Who say me can say you make cry? You could go for a walk with your partner. FM, where did you even no? Mako work and from a fresh air. Moba be dry na mother. Efe, but what am I say? Sana mekano man kaso na nyani fifi say obi a wenya or the saying
Find you go to off.
but what you say and yes sana mekano
Must say. And the counselor, my counselor, sorry, me I made them one experiment. Mr. Odo, or say one casa bombe. Then me am no fe. That's one sunti. Onya baby bonti. Ebi a walk for baby or ninukuna mobane kase. Oba kase be wo. I say but tap, money tap. And yes, I be a ukumia. And then counselor clarify no pacho. When person be a mete say or say bo and then yeah we are take the oppressor church. Love me that's why Mate. And then your questions and answers. And your passion mempe ebia papa. Mommy money be my 1 year romantic.
Oh, am I more romantic?
Okay.
But saying that, no, say on both sides. No, seriously.
Obaya, money, money, romantic. Mr. William, money, money, romantic. Mobi Ada Anaa more romantic.
Debbie won't say a man naturally, no. You was a idea no about women. Who said, but maybe one the idea of romance, I say on your bed. But romance in itself, no, and yes, when you're bed, Ada. But what must say? And that is not what we are talking about. Being romantic with somebody is the way you relate to the person. But what am I saying? That is what we are talking about. You know, I don't know or be idea of say romanticism and I say being romantic with somebody near there. Even whilst you're working with your partner, now what's on inside, you're being romantic. Wouldn't they go for a long stroll in the park? You're being romantic. You could just sit on the bench at the park. Just the two of you spending quality time together. You're being romantic. But what am I saying? It's in your saying, it be a fine time. Go to the restaurant alone. Just the two of you. Leave the kids at home. Go to the restaurant. Go to the cinema. Do things together as what? As a couple. But what am I saying? And what's the name?
Oba, I don't say money romantic.
A man is romantic. They make me who no say. We say you money na any person. Everyone says 100%. 90% near ma.
Okay.
20% near them.
Yeah, ma.
Who say they make anything? They make ma when who say or buy a romantic no. Who say bibia na yana. A man na yana me man person bibia yana ye den ye bisa. And I say yana ye. What I say? But who say or background or say o husband and I say o partner no. Say we any favorite food man cry na ye romantic. Say we work kitchen. Na say be man cry ba ho no so be boa ye romantic. Enya say we ni kwakoda. Say say mo koye ses e na e say ye romantic o. Nyama bi wo ha e na na mama ika no. E bi wo ha mo betimi akọ beach, mo mienu mo betimi akọ beach. Akọ spend time wo ho. Na mo atena say na mo ye mo nyama mo pese mo ye. Enu nyina ye den. Eye romantic. Enye romantic nkwa ni say we ni nipa no. Ebeko na makwakọ ye den na makọkọda e na ade bi o so a obetimi ato bibia na so obetimi atro note bi e de akwakọ hye baby a obehu se wo husband obehu ade no akwakọ hye ho e de aye de e de ama no nti ohu wo note na wa tro kra de ama no no ready obeka say wow this is my wife what you say and no say romantic nti enye say mimi hu ni say we take 100% 90% ni ye ma e ma na ye romantic. A man, especially young you crew, man, or Montesa,
Be your horse or only one poa. Now, who or ban a craft for so best on and some in pay no dry one. But as I say, oh, yeah, as I say, also because they are weary. And an counselor can say, who worry or bar. Who don't know say we area. Monamo, I didn't see now as a baconam baby, never so namby. Yes, the same when you know Nancy Yede. A boom as a same most someone, as a same with income, as a same who say Moya worry for, and I say Moya uncle farm about bear worry, not at the end of the other. And I won't say most artists are the end so a man yeding, a man cow, but will be a home mobile satia or Monia Sardiano. What I say, but a man be brave in your day, and Pess Ardian say. Obi oho ne wonam krampo no waso won sa be ma no ne wonam no waso won sa ne se ohune na afufu mpa na so obi onim wa e kwan obefa so obi ja won sa no okra wo hwebe ho but ense ye den ense e ba ne sa
mate probably I don't know say me man na asa mani bule ubi no wo de adaba
me man na ye because on say oba ya kre kasa o say bibia e ma no pese me man bisa wo mo nti ye ndie ya ready all the time. Oh, ba omo na say bibia na omo twetwe omo ho ade ne nso open so na wotwetwe ne ho oho de mekire no enti de America ne say ye pesa say mema no ubu okra che say opese wonam kra wo so mu na oho na wone o eye batema ne bi o ho a ono so so ne mukra me de jemi mu abonte ha na obeyesi me de jemi mu ha na obeyesi oho enti no minim say e 3 in 1 but minim say mema no ye de try boy homodin oh say west bia obeyi bia wi ye bia obeye bia but ye kro mu for man no so no bibia agi say obusa ana mema meboa and mo support ye na sa issue we akoso ache so obehia Ghana for man 100 a emu 99 say Ghana for mema nye romantic. Enti no nyamia ya aduma ya di program ya ba die e wo se ye hwe na ye nyina ye nsua bibi wom mi mesua bibi wom minim se wa wo hwe me nso besua bibi wom e na ye nua ma no ne ye yere ne ma me no nso besua bibi wom enti no romantic ne kura ene dien e dien na wo se ya me yere be hu se me romantic anasa dien na mi kunu be ya be ma mi hu se me romantic enti no me die me kama mema na se me ye bema minim se ye but most ma na no ye yere nom ne ye ma me ne nua ma nom no unso ne mukura say hey don't touch me esa na wa appetite nyina ko enti next time on try cross say obey bia na say on force so obey make your attempt enti no omumu no na ma ye nye but ye dey ye ready minim say a man to the Americans. Yeah, they be ready or one. Yeah.
Mate, or say, man, or media, me come back and say, via, ya gang against him. A member, especially before member, 98%. No romantic baku say, but to be any day, or say, me via, I say, Makaba, a member be too romantic, a man be so. Anyway, and then see questions and answers. What's so dear what general Labi? When a man memo and a romantic, a delays, a man memo, what was to be a man memo and a romantic, mommy, obviously Ghana for me, mum pe flowers.
Emma,
Ghana for my mum pe flower. Momo, Sika,
me pacho. I don't know about Momo and I say, but I feel sad when your man thinks about you. And orders plants and as a flowers to be delivered to you. That is extremely romantic.
Okay.
That means that I'm thinking of you. You are in my thoughts. I cherish you as my woman and as my wife. But what am I saying? And you know, me to be honest, even before I married my husband, not every week we order flowers made mommy. They bring me. I will me feel. Me will feel. Now I order flowers that was way back then, you know, all these years ago. I love that. But I won't say, if you are any partner, and a partner, what you need to do is that you need to have a conversation. The problem with any relationships, any marriages, they say, we don't know how to have conversations. Because you start to say, you're not done into it becomes an argument. But listen, We're talking about how to better our lives, how
That's
to
it,
make
yeah.
things easier,
Easy.
make things better for ourselves, so we can enjoy our relationship. So when the wukunu ewo ba, so no yire kra wo ba. Onu America kyerɛw. At the end of the day, no, nkola no mu benyin ombe fifie. I remember something my mom told me when I was probably about 16, 17 years. Asɛm a ɔka kyerɛ me ɔse hwɛ awareɛ wɔ ho mienu na etu awareɛ kwan. Na mo start a mo mienu ne pɛ ɛna mo wɔ saa akwantuo no mu. Na as you go along, no, the kids come along. Nyame ɛyɛ den ɛdum mo ma mo tumi hwɛ nkɔla no. Na kae sɛ ɛta mo kam nkɔla no nso ɛbɛnyini. They also leave the home to make their own families. That's when they get married. Now, to make sure you have a solid relationship with your partner. Because when the kids have been and gone, said the kids will probably drop your grandchildren. No more call. But if you don't have a good relationship, somebody more papa. Sabemano prefers being with his friends. And Obani prefers being with his friends. Hey, Bisan will say, where do you stand in that relationship? And it's vital. Say, whilst you're with somebody, you have a quality relationship with them, and that is where romance comes in. But what am I saying? That is where that closeness comes in. That is where that affection comes in. And it's in a case, learn to do things together. But what am I saying? Because at the end of the day, me who manager, we are madam for. We were friends, before we fell in love. I said we had that friendship, and then we fell into what in love. And I said, and then we went on to have what a courtship and then marriage or all these things. But make out to say, to make sure say you have a solid relationship. Like I said, yes, or say, if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? The foundation of your marriage, closeness, bond. Remember, as you do things together most of the time, you're building the bond. The bond is growing. Because so, how can I be with somebody for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50, 60 years, so on and so forth? When you have a solid relationship, friendship, most of all, I
think since another questions and answers, we will do more of amount for men are only romantic when they want to chop a lady. Let's say you are only romantic. They are only romantic. The ladies, women are romantic than men. By Eunice, I am romantic and I'm a boy. Hey, would you? Women are romantic. A man is 2% romantic, 98% chop. It's not like men aren't romantic. They are men that to that of their friends, forgetting that most of the women live fake lives. Oh, outside gentility, home cry. Yes, someone a fake.
Really?
Fake.
Clarify. Yes, a fake.
Oh, fake.
Outside now, person trap them and say, "Oh, me a romantic. Mukofia, camera hana ko tobi o jiwo fie no."
Fake, sir. And I make her say, oh, say, I dear Biano, a yes, and you need panity. Say, beginning the son and amotia. Mudra bontia san obey, obey fiesu as an obey. Obi also saw Beman on Pesa. It is a bio drabontin or ye be cram, my way who say be a bibi say ya. Obey the obey, but obey because of Uberman. I say, when in James are there. It also will be fear and idea or be continuous obey because when we say a idea when in your day, when in June, I idea on pay. And in a be a son, I did. But a mad dear, yes, I know what it.
Yeah, come out.
Oh, the American song said they're not counselor can say. It takes two people and no more agree. So
it takes two, but family.
No, can't some be so say, oh, ne papa tu ni for an mammy say, Omomi no almost at a but along the way, no na and Colabeba. There was a I say, Obane bear man, no mutua na mona, monk who say, Emma ebeto aware. Eno na mepɛ sɛ meka si so. Emma ebeto aware. Sɛ mo de saa adwene ne hyehyɛ mo tirim a ɛbɛboa mo ama anamɔ na mutu no ɛbɛboa na aboa mo man so, because process bia na wo fa mu no mo ma ne wo ho sua mo. Nti sɛ mo anhwɛ yi a deɛ mo yɛ no ɛno na mo man so bɛkɔ aware mu a nyame andom mo a ɛno no mo bɛyɛ. Ɛna me ba deɛ nipa ne kan no fine. On say uno obi ti hɔ na wo pretend a na wo ko nipa ma wo beduru fie a wo kra wo befu no. So ti ase obu befu no. Ada na oduru mu awo yɛ nhwehwɛ ni mu. Ɔho de me kyerɛ ni kwa sɛ ɔyɛ nhwehwɛ ni mu. Ɛwo sɛ aware na ɛwo sɛ yɛ open. Yenye open ma yɛ ho. Hu sɛ me na me wo problem awo problem. Enti no yenya ade a ɛbɛboa yɛ, because ɛyɛ adesua na yɛsua onyɛ sɛ ebi a sɛbi yɛ ho na tɛn ne abɛtena ha. Ɛyɛ me no mienu sɛ deɛ ɛbɛsua biribi ne atimi de aboa. Sɛ adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a menim ɛna na start na me busa sɛ romantic ne kora ɛne deɛn ɛdeɛn ne yɛbɛyɛ a ɛkyerɛ sɛ meyɛ romantic. Ɛwɔ sɛ me ne me yere na ma me sɔ ne nsa. Ɛwɔ sɛ sɛdeɛ na counselor ka no, sometimes ebi a ofili say o don sa be share ne back pocket na mo di nkomo enye de bia na me hwe papa bi bi archbishop o se de bia na one way and na one style obi kura ne na yira kontena restaurant no the other people ne gina oh this time they almost as you almost sorry restaurant in kwan no mo tena oh that kind of way no e was say ye yi free ye mu na ye hu say ye pese ye move into different level bi ye drew level bi a e was ye drew e kwa be na mefa so a me ne me yere betina e dia asomdwie beba e kwa be na mefa so a me ne me kunu betina e dia asomdwie beba e dia na me kunu kura wo pe ana sa dia na me yere pe eno ya mu mienu e se musua mo ho oh e bia me yere na ne background e bia once a month bi o mo kwotena ba bi enti se me nimu ya e wo se misua ye ena enye sa ofiti ho na akọwaro no owo namfofo owo family o we nti no sometimes okọ ade na we study for oba na woni ne tina na so oba na woni ne ti no what study na hu say me yire de e bia sa de we de na nije ho said de na ubusa counselor say yes say Ghana for man in pay flowers no obi wa ho a wotomo anokra na oh no they are called to kitchen baby ne da ho
mommy we if we or say why buy flower for a woman then 2 days later throw it away it's a waste of money.
Debbie who say you know what makes the person take
na mommy flower there say e be no
me and yes say be a flower
nature flower no to grow and I say
flower let me tell you something. When they send the flowers you have a vase. Where since you go, who said the flower comes with its food?
Yeah.
Now would you go? You put the flower. Hey, let me tell you something. It's something that I love. Who said you need to know what the other person loves? Obi o ano no per flowers, but obe per se wouldn't the beko cinema, and that's one in beko restaurant, and I say you just go for walks. Obi so per se oh what cook room wo ba na se bibino to a bottle of perfume at the brand. That is what makes them take. But what am I saying? Don't think that what makes that person take will make the other person take. Because we're all different. But what am I saying? We need to understand that, oh, if you are now and I say we'll partner and pay flowers. I'm not saying say go and buy them flowers. But maybe pay flowers. Into me go top flowers, not top perfume come one. Manager who pa. But what am I saying? Likewise, or the makeup restaurant, manager who I want to say, what we got so darling. This week I just want to surprise you. This weekend I don't want you to cook. I want to take you and the kids out. But what am I saying? I like that. With him, you are helping the relationship grow. You are helping the home to keep the peace and the harmony in your home. Now, me pacho funny said they be ana were or quite juma no ba no ba be not even a single day. Now I can say, let me take you out. Even on her birthday, won't mean finding call restaurant. de bia na wo de wa ye busy ni ade he oba ne tena se a odwen wo beka se ah nti be ma me worry ni kura be me odwen me ho de bia na me gina kitchen me a me be de kura me se gina kitchen na me ye aduane enko yie sa pato ta se sampo a wo ba ebia wo se da akwa kopɛ present bi ya package bi wo ba ya wo so echi no aye oh baby close your eyes pato ta ma say turn around now you can open your eyes. Can you imagine the excitement, the exhilaration? Something. These are things we are talking about.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Opa, for you written if you men yashi, yeah, Obani be ya time will come she'll get bored. And then now Obiso are not saying you know and why then Wabaswa says she's not being. But let me tell you what. Are you helping her? Obi Owa, she is more than happy to do it, but to help her along. Let her feel appreciated. By you doing that, you are appreciating her as what? As your helpmate. As what self for. But what am I saying? Not just say, or no, so who say, none any idea. Rather than they be would be offer. Senya or you cook room no who shirt and also who your friend say blazer it will look great on my husband with a pair of jeans and maybe some nice crisp white shirt. Oh, let me buy it, surprise him. But what am I saying? Oh, hey, baby, so you did this for me. See if your wife or your partner can do this for you. Again, I want to be your man. Okay, now top bottle of perfume, Breno. And now, baby, baby, let's go to the restaurant. Move a restaurant. I will have a surprise for you. Now, then I call cinema. And now do something. But what am I saying? Keep the love going. Keep it growing. You know, be inventive. Do something different all the time. I'm not saying that on no flowers that doesn't mean that you can't do anything. There are other things that you can explore. But what am I saying? Obi cry, I mean, I say, darling, I want to spoil you. Not in a card. I'm going shopping. Pick whatever you want, darling.
Hey!
I'll pay for it. What do you my catcher, Mr. No, he shouldn't do that. I know you. But what am I saying? That is also part of it. A banner Debiana said, yeah, I will feel any with you. Now, Oba, and will say, my many papa, we are. A colano sushi. When you say, near them, yeah, no, that's your no sushi. Oh, you know, my parents used to do this, and I used to love it. Then she also introduces that in their marriage. Now, maybe a day, I will feel
Onyamisha, although, meaning so, test with ye, who may be a counselor, kind. Aya, me train down the card, be mammy say, Mrs. Odo, me card in ye, J. Na koye shopping and na koye diope. Kadana school, some me yamamuno. Oh, dear me, if you have a over. Obviously, I remember the day I am about to travel to Spain. And I told my wife to kiss me before I travel. She said no. I am shy. Obasa no be de wetu ni kusede. Emi wo bopo. Ukunu tu kwan fema no. Hey, I say I'm shy. Into the sa na kwa we nya Yesu. Na we ko to oba bi not oh you looking nice na. Ati aka no so. Ka bibi che ogene.
We dear, Bema no make a channel say we dear, sorry pa kafra say e ba ne sa because se ba ne sa ho e be ma Bema no n'ani aye de age. E be ma ne tirimu aye ne de. E be ma okwa o kai se wo ne yire a weja ne yire ye den e wo ne chi ada because we di bibi papa bi ye den eja ne kwan. Na one farmer no. Wo se wo ferry. Adeta one kasa wo kunu wo ferry na enye se bia eyo bi fofora na se bonti so ni bi na wo nam baby na akwa cookies ne we dey wow have
but obaye wa mani bia o ne be ma na ware so now what so for you offering kunu
do atenti na se oferi kunu e se se we dey obuo ma wo kunu but se se oferi no because be ma wo hu dey e se se oferi no e se se wo budi obuo e den e di ma wo kunu e se se oferi kunu se on pese obe man kiss and I say obe man peg because o too kwan na mudru mpemu dia me ye sure say utimi e man kiss and I utimi man peg debi but abonten kra no we kra nya abonten was ye fie a o too kwan man kiss na dey say bye bye to him went to me anye on say sane ma we nyina ka ho na ma yen mefa ne say Ghana for any Christopher ni tuntum for my aware ye den egu because we be or why and na ɛna na
Mrs.
Odo ɛkan so kohyia obi wɔ abɔnten na nipa no ebi kura ɔnyɛ ne hwi o ɔsi o bra wo hyɛ ti yɛ me fɛ a woyɛ cute o a sɛnea wayɛ ɔho onim ni beebi a ba sɛnea ɔne ne bɛyɛ no bɛrima no bɛka wɔ ne tim sɛ ade na me yere deɛ wanyɛ saa wate aseɛ enti sɛ okohyia no baako mmienu mmiɛnsa o wo ho yɛ me fɛ papa na ebi ɔde ne nsa fifa ne ho ɔde ne nsa fifa ne ho ɔde ne nsa o sɛ bɛrima so ɔde nsa fifa ne ho ɔde nsa fifa ne ho na adwene dane o wate aseɛ na ɛkɔ pagya na ɔkɔma ne kisa na wate aka ne so ebi ɔno ne deɛ ne sɛ ne yiri bɛma ne keys ɛne na bɛma n'ani agye ne yiri bɛma ne peg ɛne na bɛma n'ani agye ne yiri bɛ hag no ɛne na bɛma n'ani ayɛ den n'ani agye nti sɛ obisa owe na wantumi afa ama no na obi ɔwɔ abɔnten de ma no a na ɛyɛ kwan na wobɔ ama ne sɛ ɔnyɛ dɛ ɔmfiri fio because wei yɛ ade ketekete ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ ma wo kunu ɛnka sɛ wofɛre nti mesrɛ sɛ next time obisa a ɛno kora na ntwɛn ma ne mmisa mpo ogyina hɔ na sɛ ɔyɛ yi bi a wakɔ hag na ato ahyɛ no so wakisi no
ɛno ano no
wate aseɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhu ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ wohu time a nipa no wɔ good mood ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a nipa no bu efu ɔkɔto ahyɛ no so anaasɛ biribi a wohu sɛ saa na mmoa wohu sɛ nipa no this time a me husband te wei deɛ menim sɛ ɔyɛ yi wankasa wonim sɛ na ɔte wakɔ koa no wama ne keys wakoa no wama ne peg wakoa no na wahage no wode ne ti ahyɛ ɔmɔtua mu akra wohu na ama n'ani ayɛ dɛ n'ani agye nti sɛ ɔtu kwan koraa mpo no a ɔse mɛgya me bibi wɔ fie na ɔpɛ ntɛm ayɛ dɛ aba obi wɔ abɔnten na ɔka sɛ ɔbɛma no bi cross debi meyere wɔ fie na ɔpɛ ntɛm ayɛ dɛ aba ɛba saa ɛma awareɛ no yɛ dɛn ɛma bɛrima no ani gye ɛma ɔbaa no nso ani gye nti deɛ meka ne sɛ ɔbaa no mesrɛ no ɔnsesa sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a anigyeɛ bɛba ɔmo mmienu ntɛm awareɛ no nso bɛtumi ayɛ dɛn ɛbɛtumi atena
ɔbaa yɛ ase ɔsrɛ wɔ ɔbaa sesa tɔre bi a wɔte wɔ akoa no mempɛ sɛ meka biribi ma asoma ka me ma mo technique bi wode pɛtakora asɛ wode di agorɔ wode ɛbɛ the train ɛnɛ questions ne ba bebree nti kayɛ sɛ obiara ansa ne but questions ne dɔɔso nti parili obi say sometimes ɔsɛ that when they see their friends around that's where they are trying to kiss you ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ romantic ɔkɔfie a ɛno na obi di abo but oduru fie na ɔsɔ ne mu a so mo amebo wasom bia den ne wo tetare me na wo ye bodru na ko be ma na waka sa sana oba ye be ma ntam de ma wo no
de o kana ye no kre e na obi ka se ade na so ne ne record restaurant che obeye aduane wo fie eno dem be sre me ma no ebi koso minim guy bi wo London no say okoto chicken and chips
obi crazy comment about so no take buy chicken and
chips. Was it chicken and chips no etimi to fufu box obetime din na oche. No, sometimes come on. Also they be ara make say life is precious. Nti say wa enjoy wa ma wo kra ani anjia. So ti ase. Nti niam bi wo ho a ye nye ne mfa update ye ho say the be ya ye kohia ye life partner ye betimi ne natena e wo ye nkwa na nyina. Said the old canoe, a mad bit is Okodru ni pema, a fin and an home aba. Oh, Mura, Akwasi papa, dien, Kwame, Oba pa, Middle Yase, Odo, Babu bedru fear. Mura fear now, mu yin in Pabuana, Ubia, than moody, say, ya muti almost your my day. Sad in Nina and more. Ebia ye nyina ye kase bia ye experiences are near money be paying amoye but as time goes on nyame ya adoma ni nyina free ho ba ye kase niam bi wo ho a eye mo mienu na mo betimi amamoni age de bia meka abrofo enye se ye besua omoda because ohun se meyire ade we na nije ho movie we na nije ho a every time no mo che ho omo di bedin komo omo be make sure say omo be hwe seals ni nyina kosi na omo create bibia ma omo ho banya bi before yentisa enti dia mesre ne say hwe dia wukunu pe hwe dia oyire pe na mo fan create bibi ma mo ho e ba sa anytime mo won komodi any moment mo won komodi enye se obi timire na yire tena fie na de ho de obi ankasa ne yoko ho omochi ho we ti ha na we ti ha oh but idura nyumre de ne de no obi asunsum aba no enye se aware is not about sex eye niema bebre ena koso e mane ya aware enti kakra me kan se de ye nuanom ka nyina eye but de na ye nso ye besua afiri mu oh yen kreti bibi ma ye ho asem kan mini mehu ebi a mehu oba ya se oba ya de we na nani gye ho oh ebi asem kan no so ahu se we na mani gye ho okay de bia no be make sure say ade a mani gye ho no obeka ho asem na me kasa mo ono so de a me so oh na eboa mo na mo develop na mo komonim since ye de oh jano na ebi a me ne me namfofo akotena ba bi ni ye hwebo ye pon ane aba oba no so say me de me mpebo me no no so atwefo oni ne namfo na kasa sa ne ma ne na ekoso a afi beduru mrebi no ade anya asem kra na we bu afu enti mesre se ye ne obi hia ye hu se ye ne ye kunu ya damfo ye bibia na ahia ye ndi nkomo se de be ye be ma aware na nigi abam na yate ye ho ase
me that say you mommy obi say shyness is killing some ladies these days
Yo, me that say.
bi wo ha na minim say honhom ana
Obi
say
say shyness, me pacho. O say tine ameka say. Eye best say bia when you meet somebody, get to know them. Obi so who say naturally no, or you're very shy. And it will take time for you to bring them out of that shell of shyness now. And there are so many things you can do because if you're any panel, we will level of experience, answer, will level of understanding things no ono no nim sa you know. Enti no bibia the ferry and no senya ye titi obia. Enti say mo mienu mo aba beye busua anase aware anase relationship. Who say even before you get to that stage, like we said, you know, friendship stage, you need to get to know the person. But what am I saying? If you're any partner ferry, like I said, but what can you do to help them to come out of that shyness? Well, that is what you should be thinking about. What can I do to make things easier for her? Says I deal with situation where baby I'm one of those people. I used to be extremely shy. Hey, Nanyo, Mikukrana, Menene Kasa, means me.
what is it?
But who said it takes time? See there, I look at him eyeball to eyeball. And I can say, hey, I was that sort of person. I was extremely shy. Not just say, oh, but who said, hey, graduate, when you meet your soulmate, now you grow together, you learn together, you go on adventures, you know, you explore things together, you get to know each other. You know, gradually you become confident with the person, by which time they will bring out who you really are out of that shyness. You know, you could be shy around people, but to him, no, why would you be shy? I just say, everybody is minding their business. Let me tell you what, women, one thing that makes a man come back home, remember his wife, his family, is the fact that he knows, he said, he's got that backing. By just giving him that cuddle. But what must say that case? Okay, so your husband, you are doing something. The minute you become married, hey, you come back as body in the media. Also, body in the media. And you know, let me do what I want to do. Okay, I say, hey, it is my body. Okay, yeah. When we exchange vows, the two shall become. See, you are mine all these years. But what must say? You know, let the man feel like when you home poor hair, you are constantly on his mind. You are the first thing he thinks about when he wakes up, apart from sorbet in devotion. And you are the last person he thinks about when he goes to bed. During the day, he's sending messages. You know, but all day, he's sending messages. Or friend, just check it. Because they be or what you need when it's him. Now, who could too kind? Common case you couldn't give them. You couldn't give them a cuddle because you are shy of people. Oh, Women, please, let's learn to do this thing. I'm a woman too. Oh. But when my husband is traveling, I give, oh, no, put there. If you're my background, mama, a case. But what am I saying? Now, if he will give you a case. Near day, oh, I missed you, Miss Ville. If you were oh, I miss you, Miss. You miss me.
Yeah, because a ban is.
But what am I
saying?
You understand?
Yeah.
You know, let's learn. A yadisian, a yesia. Mama yesia, dear son, ya warrior a befe, ya warrior a beyeshi, munu ama a bimo, ya warrior a bed, a beye day. Obi waka say, ah, asimesi dear. Just say, Obi Bessie was water no pass. Minyini a mepe sama warrior bedding, a bear so momodi. Who say yenny munyamu, a menmunyam aiding, ebba in your nyamba and warrior no. Ne, a beer in the akin yankupon, because it is God's institution. That's it.
Okay, me that's it. Me pacho, you better commercial break. Abasia, 5 minutes and cover beer. You ba quick. Jebre, na for questions ni bra. You better obia questions. Ne ya ma umwaye. You basia and cover beer. Yo, me da say, me mama akwaba bio eba Ba Ada Anaa dwumedie ne so. Me patro sa fayin na wa join ne ya. Aha ye prayer witness TV so. Aha na de bia Ba Ada Anaa ye di program hwehwam ebremo. Patro fayin na wa kan ye nsa me sure so wo be share. Ana wo be tagi obi na aksa aka obi. Obi e bia na wa we eto nsuo mu. Ohun ha we bia. Oni ni kunu be sifa ye essence of fere e bia be ma ne ma na tension. E bia be ma no oka ontie ni na ye sumu anasa ye tretre ewa ha me da se safe so na oba pacho obetna obeka oba no wafre obi se Ba Ada Anaa dwumedie no ya ba before ye kono na mama obi yasemi ba se ono de ono ya na ofere ema no especially wo mo fere ade papa na ye ma me say opamacho ono he was that type say bia no ofere ni kunu but as time goes on na otumi hwe ni kunu anim tumi hwe nanim hwe anim hwe oto one ne nam kra otumi tape ne to enferie no ekọ membusa ne say oye san na aferie ne ko ye but obi tun that say na oye ye ma aferie no ni na tete ko sa.
The more you get used to somebody, the more you do things together, you spend quality time together, you get to know the person.
Okay.
But what I said, and then you bring out the best in what in them. But Nyamekano, I don't know, so be etimasia. Because who said, Obi Yesaya, say maybe the person is not accustomed to. Maybe the person is not used to. Until when you're introducing these things to them, now I say, what you want to jai ato susano? You know, I got quite to say, your friend is saying, Akola, ya won say Odika Aden etnase. If it was started so in the was started so to Makumako, if it was Nante, 8 months and was started so then. Or to America. Inti sana etie. Inti gradually akwa kwete say kwadu. Na uye de unhwa na say dokono. Unse unhwa ni way. And I want something that has different layers. Bro. Wow. Unhwa ni first layer, second layer until you go layer from layer to layer before you get to a bro nankasa. But you won't say anything. See, that is when men say shyness na I am lifted. Then you become comfortable, not just with him, but with everybody else around you.
Okay, but that's it. Obi bebu sam say, o sam says odom makofa nto, ma mbeye ade bi a kire mo hwe. Odom patron sorry. Obi say ono, oh, ada osura na me mbeye ohwe mpacho. O say na oni ni kunu na ekase, be ma na ekase, de bi obeba fie bia no na ntuma twan yere asesei na odi abehia ne kwan waka ontie na adano ena ne kunu fie adwuma bai o fie adwuma bai na ne yere one na danfo ne nam o ena bia o wodo o jami mu de bia makata cho de bia me ba na ntuma na danfo kan no ntuma twa wati krasini no pia ho no pia ne tena se o se adamom at once na ne honhom efri ni mu se o ho wo na ne na ase since then Seni kunu fi adwuma ba so okosia no gate an wo boa wo ye bema no ka sign na ka wo se bema no o react to wo musa waka kire ne sa wontie nka sei e na ka wo se oye
yo me da say ba also one na kan ade a ukunu ana wo partner na o boyfriend na o fiancé ya o mpe no eni kwa se wo ye obia wo de n'ani gye ho so te ase ba de mesre ni say bi a wo ye be ma ni bi so to a no say third person e ka wo ho because de wo be ye no e no na nipa na ye den wo de be kwa abontin obeka ne basa ba bi a ono wonim say wo na wo yiraka wo hu de mechire inti no ho na ba wie na wo kɔ no o se me ka kyerɛ wo de bia ho di machi eninti na bi a me ka kyerɛ wo se de bia me mfa ntoma ntwa wasene unim de odi machi ne ma ba fie it depend wo kro ne level a wo so ti ase bi a all the time oni a ho ba fie inti no waka kyerɛ wo se wo mpesa esa wo te na se hu de machi esa wo te na se na wugyae sa de no but the mechanic say Bema no wanya de because at least yesi obi fum kuma ye mfum ndwa ba wo yere no ojojo ni nipa mu a se de ode ye wo a enye wo de no ni kwansa wo de ye no ewu nipa anim ni nyina ye kasa se de ye kasa no counselor di kanka obi free different background na maba be hia ebi ameka se ono asem kan wati kuma sifie efie round 1 no edipa be binka ne say 30 in a woman a normal one bathroom and no moko bathroom ye queue a normal ba ebia be man baby a free no 20 sa enti yensua ye ho baby a obi a free ni de otie because beka kwakula be say we ni ma fine obi anka say ono wukunu da na ono yire da eno ne na nya aware ba enye no nko an na ye aware any base so what you say e was me me yire da no as time goes on kra no e bedroom e bi na e bi kra wani nje sa de no ho so what you say e je se me nka se wani nje ho e bi a sa wo ye too much e bedroom e bi no wo be fi se wakọ adwuma ba ne ohu de me kire no ntinya no ne base ba e kwa be na wo be fa so a wo de wo family ne betena so what you say the way a de bia ye kan asama be ka kire wo yire be put it off e won a lifetime and asama be ka kire wo kru no e betime put it on so off e won a lifetime nti nsama e free enum ba ye ka kire ye kunu ye yire anampo say ye ba no ye hwe ni ye because words are powerful nti ma ye mfa enye se o maka me yire nti ye sra mu bibi se sia ye nya abotre kakra e ma mba no because enipa sabi ayɛ sɛ bɔɔde a ɛda gya so no wokusan bebree ayɛ mmene ɛna wankusan so a yɛbɛhye ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhu kwan a bɛfa so a yɛne yɛ partner ɛbɛtena anaa yɛne yɛ yere anaa yɛne yɛ family bɛtena a ɛde asomdwie ɛne ɔdɔ bɛba deɛ mɛka ne sɛ bɛrima no ka wantie but deɛ ɔyɛɛyɛ no mimi tumi deɛ wanyɛ adeɛ nti no yɛn nyinaa yɛwɔ ha ne yɛsua ebi bɛtumi ato me ebi bɛtumi ato wo nso a wotie nti next time biribi sɛ si a yɛnhu nice way a yɛne yɛ yere bɛkasa anaasɛ yɛne yɛ kunu bɛkasa sɛdeɛ woka ebi nso ato bɛrima bi saa ɔbaa bi nso aka sɛ ne kunu ade bi wɔ hɔ atade bi wɔ hɔ ɔhyɛ a wɔmpɛ ɛnoa nso na wɔhyɛ ɔho dɛ mɛkyerɛ no ɛno ne nti nyɛ sɛ wo ne ne kɔ nipam na wokɔdwoodwoo no ɛne ne nkasa nice way sɛdeɛ ɛka no ebi koraa mokɔ program bi wokunu dress a ɔyi bɛrima atade wei deɛ ɔho ba wei deɛ mesrɛ wɔ nkɔ yie nka woyi wei de ka wei ho a ɔho dɛ mɛkyerɛ no because nyɛ mɛrima nyinaa na ɔmo nim combination sɛ ɔte aseɛ na waa wei deɛ meme hyɛ wei nti wo nso hyɛ wei na yɛmfa nkɔ woka na wontie a wontumi ntiatia no sɛ ɛna menkɔ na me no ɛno na ɔso ɔbɛhyɛ but wokɔ na ebi a ɛkɔyɛ anim gu ase a ɛno na wobɛ fie a ɛnyɛ sɛ mobɛduru a na wode asɔ nnwom mu na wobɔ akutia nnwom daabi wo ne na tena sɛ ebi a moadi nkɔmmɔ makɔ da no na ebi a na party ne te sɛn anaa program no ɔn sɛ yɛkɔɔ yɛ ade asɛm a na meka no ɛno a na ɛkɔsiiɛ nti sometimes meyɛ wo yere meyɛ wo kunu meka biribi a mesrɛ ɔyɛ atie me na wotie me ɛbɛboa nice way nti bɛrima no ɛte hɔ a na ɔda hɔ bɛka sɛ meyere aka masɛm o ba sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ nka woyɛ sei no mesrɛ sɛ ɛno deɛ yɛ a ɛmmoa saa command no ɛmɛma bebree mpɛ saa o commande na no matter how na ɔbɛpɛgya ɛde nsɛm bebree na ɛbɛba
mate meda se ɔba obi ti ɔno ne ɔmo te shared house ɔne ne kunu ɛyɛ shared house of 4 people na ne yere ɔbɛyɛ cleaning bi a ntoma ne twa na se a mehu hwɛ ne bɔ efiefoɔ na kaa ɔba ne nyan na dede ankɔdɔ bie ebedebe shared house o wayɛ dede saa ɔka ɔba ne nkyɛn si a yɛ sɛ ɔmo nkɔpɛ dan kuroma uk abɔnten so a ɔmo nkɔpɛ dan sisi ɔbaa nyɛ adwuma yɛsi yɛ nkɔpɛ dan mintu nyɛ ɔbaa no ɔsɛ ɔna kɔfa problem ne baayɛ anaasɛ ɔnyɛ dan so waka wɔn tie.
Engineer say man mo nyɛ romantic no ka wo yɛ romantic ka wo nyɛ saa nneɛma wo sɛ mɛma no ɛyɛ romantic asɛ
wei deɛ nyɛ romantic wei ɛyɛ communication ɔbaa no na ɔnti aseɛ sɛ bia her behavior mpatwɛ ɔta sɛ is causing a scene in the house
sɛ wo yɛ romantic a wo comporto
ɛnyɛ no
wo yɛ romantic a wo comporto
obi wɔ hɔ a na ɔmo te compound house nipa bɛyɛ 30 ebi a sɛ efie ni bi mu na watena ɛna ɔde abɛtena aburokyire ɛna nipa 4 eti deɛ ɔyɛ wɔ Ghana compound house no aha no ɛno ana ɔbɛsan bɛyɛ bɛrima ne ka kyerɛ sɛ ɔmpɛ saa na wo bɔ hwɛ ma na wo pra aden ɛyɛ ahomakye fɔ no wasɔre wɔ Ghana compound house so pra debi wohu sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a ɛsisi yɛ sua wobaeɛ no ɛnyɛ bɛrima ne nko afie a wo ne ne ti o ɛyɛ share house sɛ wo ne bɛrima ne nko anati a wobɛtumi ayɛ biribi a wopɛ ba wo dede no a woyɛ no wo disturb wɔ bi a saa tam no bia nipa no so wada bɛrima no so ɔmpɛ sɛ wode ntoma bɛtwa wasene woyɛ cleaning na ato nnwom woyɛ cleaning na wobɔ hwerɛ ma woyɛ cleaning na wotu hu hɔ na wotu hu afrɛ no nipa ne ka sɛ ɔmpɛ saa deɛ no wohu sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ ana ɛfiri sɛ wo ne bɛrima te anaasɛ wo ne ɔbaa te na woyɛ adeɛ na wo half ne sɛ ɔmpɛ saa ɛwɔ sɛ wote n'aseɛ sɛsi a montu na monkɔpɛ dan a wowɔ ba yi wonyɛ adwuma yi mobɛyɛ dɛn wonyɛ sika biara mfa ma wobɛyɛ dɛn ɛna wansesa wo suban a baabi a mobɛtu akɔtena bia saa na wobɛyɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wɔbɛsesa ne suban baby am bɛkɔ akɔtena biasa na ɔbɛyɛ sɛ bɛrima no kɔgye 1 bedroom house ɛma mo mmienu tenam kora wobɛyɛ dede ama wo neighbors ne kora san ba bɛ report sɛ woyɛ dede wo sɔre na wo clean a woyɛ dede wo pra na woyɛ dede enti wei yɛ adeɛ sɛ sɛ yɛsua biribi sɛ nipa ne ka sɛ pawo ntoma ne gu hɔ a woapa wo ntoma no ayɛ den agu hɔ onipa ne ka sɛ ɔdɔ o sɛ da bia woyɛ clean a dede a woyɛ no mepatwɛ ɛdisturbo yɛ neighbors na anaasɛ ɛdisturbo
Romantic na
yɛ
no.
nkurɔfoɔ no anaasɛ ebi kora mpo a mowɔ nkɔlaa no ɛno nyɛ romantic ebi a mowɔ nkora bi a nyɛ nkora na ɔma da na woyɛ dede saa
sɛ woyɛ sɛ yɛ a bɛrima no koraa no kɔn bɛyɛ dɛ koraa ɔho dɛ mekyerɛ no
ne
Me
kɔkra
koraa ɛntɔw
Who said the thing
Oh.
is, even in the shared house, so don't to my big show,
Thank you,
out
cry.
of order. And you know, who said, let me take you from the other end, where we are. Bemani day will be a bit juma, a bit fear, or bano into my isina snake, that sort of thing. Who said, send your bemani shout your bano, one yadio. We go in any more say, what down for any. Secondly, you have already sent a message through your friend.
yeah
Nti ọkwa ọ de wo yire no
That's it.
ebeko obu amanfo wo ma wo no yire no kai se enye oba no ko a wakasa so wegu yire wo hu animu ase eno no he oh dan we ni bibi me na me pese wo de ho no hwe me yire de sei maka che ni sei na me ba on fa me hia me nti na we hu ne sa ene mo so so de ọkwa amani hu se akwai se ne fie no wa che wo yire na hye de
Atena
oh
ase,
odo
yeah.
wo sɛ de bi asɛm a meka yi ɛnɛ nipa medinidi n'akyi baeɛ wo sɛ n'anim gu ase aba no manhu nyansa nka wo yanka nti wodeɛ mesrɛ waa wahu ne sɛ no ɔkyena ɛnyɛ ne sɛ bio na wo nso so sɛnea da bia no abɔhwɛma no hwehwehwɛ ɛnyɛ wahu aborɔkyɛ dan te sɛ ghana dan a yɛde break ne ɛyɛ bi ɔnnua na ɔmode atwitwe ma me mesrɛ wo na ntoma shed house na nyame anya do na ntoma kɔpa megya padeɛ na ɔde ato abɔnten ama amanfo woka ne sɛ wo sɛ asa agorɔ so nso woka nasɛm o nti ɔba no ɔbɛyɛ dɛn ɔbɛhu ɔbɛfɛ mu aba ne fɛ hwɛ ma hwɛ aborɔkyɛ ma mmɔ hwɛ ma mɛma na bɔ hwɛ ma ne fɛ wokɔbobɔ bɔ hwɛ ma ne ade a kyɛ sɛ ɛnkɔ yie saa oh, I will say you need to find the way. Even if the woman is in the wrong, find the way of telling her that you don't offend her.
mami minchawa no counselor ebi so abema no wa ka che be oba no on sesa ebi na bra William Eken compound house on first na baby yeti wo Kumasi me say me timi hwe girls ni san na maba menum na me say ah na ntuma wo di atwa mu say pagu a wo be ye den bibi say me wo say pagu a wo be ye den enti ade bi wo ho a say o se yetu kwan a na se ye yini a yesua niema bebree o aha na mete se na ye dress aha na maba ss dress na half for dress na wo se me ye dem dress bi because se wunya atade bi a eye loose a obetumi a hye wo fie na wo dia be ye wo cleaning se wo de ntoma bebo wo mu se ntoma na ebo wo mu no onyankopon anya adom na se be mai di na danfo wura afie ho na ntoma ni pegu ya ɛna won hye bibia wɔ ase a wobɛyɛ den w'anim agu ase deɛ nsɛ sɛ wodi kyerɛ bɔnten so ni na ɛsɛ sɛ wodi kyerɛ wo kunu no wama saa deɛ no so ayɛ den aba bɔnten nti sɛ yɛtu kwan a anaasɛ yɛ life edu beebi ɛsɛ sɛ yɛsua nneɛma bi du beebi ɛsɛ sɛ yɛsesa wo ne bɛrima ate na bɛrima ne ka asɛm a ɛwɔ sɛ wotie wo ne ɔbaa ate na ɔbaa ne ka asɛm sɛ a ɔdɔ wei ɛsɛ sɛ yɛyɛ ni sɛ yɛankɛ bɛboa ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ dɛ ɛsɛ sɛ woti ɛsɛ sɛ wo ma obi fi abɔnten bɛto so oh ebi ni nana me hu sɛ uncle fees and dey yi bae o se se ba ne sa ka sɛ wo na wama wo yire no efra ntoma no what I say sa na wo weni gye ho sa na weni gye ho because be man yes sa dia pepa nim guase a wo de aye dey wo de abafie ho sɛ obi anu aduane na nti na twemu nti ni twemu no ne na damfo na ebe efie ɛhɔ a na be man ka hwɛ no hu sɛ nti na twemu no no ka kyɛ na yire ne sɛ ɔdɔ kɔfa nti ne breme enti ọba ne kɔfa nkyene na bɛrima ne di nkyene ne bebree gu nkwan nim na nkwan ne yɛ dɛn nkwan ne sɛ adenti a wapepa ọba n'anim guase a nkyene twa nkwan nim anka ɔne n'adamfo ebedi no ɛna ɔsi a ɔka kyɛ n'adamfo no sɛ a ma sɛn nkwan no nkyene na mede gu mu no agye afiri mi nsam nti adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtumi pepa yɛ half n'anim guaseɛ na sɛ yɛ adamfo anaasɛ obi a ɔbɛba yɛn nkyɛn ne kɔ wie a yɛne nipa no atena ase ne yɛaka sɛ o nkwan a ɔdɔ wo yɛ yɛ deɛ nti yɛ ma megye nkyene no sɛ na nkyene no atwa nkwan nim na madamfo ne di bi ɔbɛka sɛ a meyere koraa wɔ nim aduane yɛ ɔyɛ aduane no wɔ nkyene atwa mu ebi ɔnka ma mente but ɔbɛkɔ akɔka kyerɛ bɔnten so ni nti biribi wɔ hɔ a time a wadamfo no aba no ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ biribi de kata mo anim gu aseɛ so na sɛ nipa no kɔ a Mummy, you might not say, Nama, a day. Nama sort to be a said a bay idea, assume to be a day, a baby fear.
Family next scenario mpɛsɛ me bi hwɛ bɛ ɛne deɛ me wɔ man so kɔsa de ne kɔ so ɔne nati fie hyɛ da me kunu mayo ade asa na ɔyɛ so ɔmo da no wo se o ma dabi o wada me pɛsɛ ebi maame ne so pɛsɛ me ni bɛma ne kasa wada o say bɛma na kɔ adwuma ba no ema no na iti a ɔnhyɛ nto ɔno deɛ ntoma na ma wado oso ne be kasa ye mi konya ne no ma mi so no be kasa sori na ne ma mi kasa ye ma mi a one ne nkasa o mi ma mi a ma mi dem de ama no o so odo sa o de ka hello na mama o de ka hello ma so ate o so mate bye bye be ma na ko adwuma a wa bre na wada order no anajo no sa time na one ne ma be bonko o me ko
said I can say our real ɛsɛ obi a mo nyinaa mama kyio so tia said ye obey ye can asem sisia no because wohwɛ environment na wo no because if you are what no wo akɔ adwuma ba no afi no obi da sometimes me na ma me hwe obi am tika say we were selfish ɔkɔ na abo so wagina hɔ ɔmo ɔmo wɔ na kyi no care about them any person who use so mine so tia say dem bi ɛsɛ men dwene aba wo nko a wo ho efie na wuti mu no o kasa jejejeja obi ada ade kye on sa akɔ adwuma eni nti na ma Europe ni abrochire ni ye different no ukɔ Ghana anopa but hey ha utimi se wakɔ baabi foforo ɔho de meche ba ha no ade kye anopa kora wunti se bibi ekoso bibia ye cool ɔho nti waba ha na se wo hwɛ system ne se de sitie se de wo ka no meyire no ɔho se makɔ adwuma ba wonya kɔ fa pie kora ɛna ɛwɔ se yehu obi ti bus ma ne nkɔma wodi na the whole bus no obi ti tray mu a adan so mo beso mo ye mani pe hu se omo ye bibi wo fie ana o ɛna brog no ɛna cement no misa edi asem kora ni ɛna me ko tena bus bi afi me misa edi e kora na bibifo ɛna brofo ni nyina ye di ɛna no ko akasa akova bus ni namsa edi na ekoso yi at least come on I was here baby because Stratford train station you know any Westford ne boom na ono crowd o yala tani me nka bi say bia ye ka bibi pa ne kasa ada eno obi a hwe no na me see ye dia dem kwase ye kra na bibifo ye oh inti ye best ready nyina adisua na yesua o say bia me kasa wo soro na mete bus ya na train mu na me nyako a me hu kwan a me fa so a me kasa enye loud ohu de me tire sara obey ya wo kan say sa na eso ohu se wukunu aba wada enye wukunu kura na aba ade asa ma this time around no mesra this time there men frame me be na me was na me ye adwuma na every time call and I'm wife I didn't be a call but me am a programming me who say from now 9 no me fa will be a call enti nipa say wo pese wa wo sesa wo be sesa one who dey make sure no hunu say o ma me be fro enye emergency amani hu mama ana daddy ana minua ba minua be ma this time a bon nine me ni me kuro frame ya memfa this say be emergency and no kura be a frame to us 2-3 times no me hu say emergency ansa na mafa and yes I will frame now be di ekuya hon konkonsa wuntie asem BSc was Stratford asem BSc was Birmingham asem BSc no oh you mature in yourself and no be your house nipa we dey we mature because or appearance they said they obisi aya wo niema obeka chro straight we dey you okay enti dia wo kare yesre yenua manum se wuti fie bi mu a ebi mpo se wukunu na ato na one ne te ho a wukunu no so sebi wo ye nipa enye se de bia wodi dede ene niema ha wo ma ene mo family no mom hu kwan a mo be fa so ɛfiri sɛdeɛ meka no ɛfiri 9 kɔ no yɛmfa kɔɔ sɛ obi a wonim no ma ne nhu sɛ yɛde ɛfiri 9 kɔ no yɛmfa kɔɔ gye sɛ emergency ɛno korɔ ɔbɛtɛkse o na wahu sɛ ebi ɛte sɛ yansa nti no kakra meka fa
That's it. Probably message it also.
Who said-
Mommy, we are men. Question. Yes, and so be a
Who
question.
say the thing is, so when you work at anasa when you're at now when you schedule or no so any more dear, when you say some way, Bema na kwejuma bana wada. Miss so baby, there is no need say oh mammy and so papa na so be free. Nani panis on any becasa kunyana. But what am I say? Oh mammy, me pacho, right now they were indisposed. Or ye free a make sure so better or better from. Nti ɔno da no ɔsɔre a oh asemesi yɛ den ɛfrɛ wo so wobɛtumi areturn no kɔ oh saa ɛneɛ I'll call them back because saa deɛ no ɛtɛsi wɔ yɛ community no mu paa because ne maame afrɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔne ne yere kasa nti no ɔbaa no da koraa na ɔhyɛ dwareɛ koraa na ɔde phone akɔ ee ama o maame wɔ phone no so o maame sɛ ɔno wobɛkasa let's learn to cut certain things out ɛyɛ dɛ na akɔtena baasi mu edi nkɔmɔ. The few minutes now, you know, oh, me fampo. I won't even pick it up because a conversation is supposed to be had in private. If the person wanted to broadcast it in Kobeko BBC, because I don't know if you are fan on any will be in JB. Into a year, you know, the basmo, a full for air, the etimubino. Oh, Adwa, maybe I may want to meet me, Casa, me fall back. No, I can't tell. Won't me soon, yeah. Would they swap your in send a message says, sorry, I can't speak and answer, I can't talk. I'll call you right back. But what must say, son are civilized people, and you're one day. Now, who and I'm sorry to say, war background when you mean, I can't kaka.
But me that say the same question. Hey, mommy, you'll be say, should I lie cause of my partner's happiness?
No, you shouldn't lie. But sometimes you need to cover their nakedness. Because that is what the Bible says. Yeah, let me tell you, if you are now grandpa with your name, if you are now to me share box tobacco for a whole week, for 10 days, next show. And so we didn't know why then, what can I know to? Maybe I all buy here. I won't so to make Chanimono, if you say we'll go anymore. Say, Bonia Kai, oh yes, I know we're going to cancel when you want you. Until I go on any unity if you say in a air coso. Oh. So what can say? Son or Eden? Because I don't think that we know what could oh, Saberman, Koshini, Brantie. With Michelle boxes back. Now watch it.
Mommy, or say, or patches say, Ebia we pay like O2 coin. Said your bear maker said, the yeri film, mammy, we have O2 coin. And I went to me answer also, and on your back when you're afraid. Or Bano. On cancer near because it's all becan, either one obejano. Manning can't because. One can ban or can so any beja on kind of maninka.
When him said the thing a very dicey situation. So Obi or what not Sabia, let's just say Sabia or have it, and you just want to stand. But where that is a relationship, I believe that you need to tell your wife.
Wow.
Because no, seriously, yes, Obejano. The thing is, I don't know the circumstance. A man equated a cocoban is up. But so one can maybe pan find out. Me na make a training to obey down.
Okay.
Because not just say if you're able to hide it, what other things are you hiding?
Okay.
Oban on any obana. If you are not any obana, say you one count. But do bani behuno. A bit me up change same baby. Oh, darling, wait, you win him. My young body. BBSC. Nemo no men person objective from a third person. Me miss I want you. Sit down. I need to speak to you. Because me no work. Hey, or two or one, you better dance or better than baby. Because I said, would that no has been washed outside.
Yeah.
And then the end come with you, Nancy, I send you the end you do. Oh, sir, when then now one, I say, yes, she a colonel crowd in the family, the mission. And now, yeah, make sure, say, Busumi be an acolonistic and a bed, a beco. Not soon, I be free. But what I say, now one can cry no banico, me a bit sad, you know. A baby.
And I say, Obaya, I say, I don't believe in vows day. I say, if you don't believe in vows day, should you break protocol because your wife wants to believe it? I say, be a Jehovah Witness, for they don't believe in Christmas. I don't know. I stand to be corrected. If you are Christmas in your Monday, Obobo a wakofa no. O person celebrate. Should he break protocol so on any best celebrate together na onja no no nko.
Sɛ unse ɛyɛ unse sunu sɛ wo gidie. Wo gidie sɛ un celebrate. Ɔba no so gidie ni sɛ o celebrate. Enti no. Ɔba no betumi a celebrate. Wate ase. Na wo be ma no. Wo de sɛ wo de ne sɛ un celebrate. Wate ase. Ɛna un sɛ ni nyina depend mu nipa ne mienu. Ɛyɛ nte ase because minim obi a ɔba no yɛ Kristoni. Bema no yɛ Muslim. But omu nyina yɛ den aware omu tifie. Yeah, omu aware omu tifie. Enti sɛ wo celebrate na me celebrate dia. E wo sɛ wo support me na me yɛ den na me celebrate. E because no na bema me mani agye dia. Adenti na wo nyɛ mame. Adenti na wo ntem ase na wo ka sɛ okay odo. Sɛ sei na bema mani agye dia. Mame nyɛ den e ma wo. Obetimi a join no. Ana sɛ wo ntimi wo mpɛ sɛ obe join no so fine. But jai oba no nye ade a na se bema no nye ade e bema ne kro ani ayede agye obema ne kro ani aba ne ho because niam bi o ho a obi beka se me menye enti once a menye a me ware wo de won so wonye de bi eba ne sa na ayese wo ka oba na ayeden ahye wo ma oba na ni nje ne esese oyeden ne esese oye ho. Oh, as a baby no banner ya, as I was support to say, would you own celebrate because minimum be or say birthday crowd on celebrating. Or no one can on celebrating in a year and a man celebrating. No, but we even super celebrating a birthday. As I say, would jai mano. Ubet me at a present a mano. The SSA we a man obey my man, but a drew also when I was soon celebrating. It is your banner to present, the crown or the man also celebrate when the can catch your banner say, oh, me dear. Birthday ni ade dem celebrate oba ne nim so celebrate but onene ne ma de so mo celebrate e wo se bibi esese wo ye de momo e momo ni ni de e wo se wo ye de e wo se otumi ye e de momo
say nti o say e wo se wo celebrate kra no oba ne celebrate ya joining na enye fit together. Why should he give his card to his husband? Please, husband life matter. Will be there? He doesn't know. Me try adao the remember me say ebia ayi me say so do and na de Jimmy card na koya de opɛ ada night the stars be ameyi no de me di bi apɛ hey obaya you be naughty. Yes, sometimes you need to be naughty, my dear. At the airport, I was at the airport too, and my wife said she is shy because people are at the airport. When you say mommy you want no your buyer so can be say if she's shy there maybe anyway she I don't know the yakano. Well, they talk to her. It's time to time, bit by bit. Maybe she'll change because one friend I know now, oh, you look nice. No, Charlie, he will give you.
And I was a bear man, so yeah, then. Obi or hoa on train or send ye. On say, be an American. Obi also be or hoa. Who are you before for an hour fair in a pa? Now fair in the say, obey hagging, oh fair in the say, but more now more tanano. Now more ye used to myself what I say, now more homo. Enti never be or or no ferry say ebi obeki su wa bonten but bear man no e was say wo ye den wo try no because e bia woni ni wo fie krampo a na wa ye den na wa hyeda na wa kisi na ebi ono ogina baby na wa hyeda akofa na chi na wo don sa ye den akoa ne kon say no wa ma ne peg what you say ade e be ma ono nani aba ne ho say oh sa de we na me kunu wo ye den wo pe ebi ogina hwa na nani ne ho so oh no akọ hag no what kissing no what you say now who say oh I dear way na make no painting say we are used to her that's what new draw bontin easy for her to do it but say one train no dear ope na say odi ni ko draw bontin na wo ka say onya obeka so ferry because one train no and I say we so bi wo ho a o se me de ya tete me sa me ye osofo ba me ye say me ye elder ba me ye say but wo akwa ware no
yes yen kisi ana mo ba
wo akwa ware no e wo say wo kire ne mo be ye be ma ni gi ayeden ya be fie
mate hwe asem oba ya kai mama ka bi kitu abi it got to a point in time you get me na Mr. Odo he was in the army. I didn't know that obeba and me text say no said I wish you were here. Can next time you know? Could you believe that or J sick be fear? Because now when it seems say, why feel say, obey you, ain't it like he's already, you putting him in the mood. It's all been in the old chip and then wife, baby. Or Drufia, Mabo, or say, sometimes you need to be naughty. When all corner, all on background, not me, I don't know the mammy, no, Jen, women say cancel on car, but also can now all bano, not oh, dear mammy, come as them. Obviously, if your wife cheats, if your wife cheats, is it best to revenge? If your wife cheats and you catch her, is it best to revenge?
No,
What
but
you know? Also, so you be an.
no,
You
say,
do me, I do you.
no, and nice because as a Christians, and I say, obviously, or build a family, son and man, it depends. They be America say, and you need be Ghana, you say, I'm Robert's ban, the whole blah, but at the end of the day, no, Sadi be Jina be good, and Renumas and Kawa Jaima, Obani Jama, Yukunwa, and Kenesenka Winjina on Kasa. So, sometimes a Jina situation na a war so with a mature no. But there may be also in where or pesa no, one with a mature. But a happen, but said the Bible crack says, or you require so open wadia, a yauni me no. What can I say? No one can a mirror, yeah. So, I said, obit my lifting up as I didn't be in CB.
Okay.
Into the Sana Mecca because your horse your was a family be boom. Your horse family be tenacity, no money aji. So, Tiasia, a choice na ye nipe be a Obiwa won't mean standing, but Obi also a Obecas and you remember second chance. A Nipa Cron said you sit here no. San Obi who said Obesia dealing with that issue no.
But you say sometimes no say a partner will cheat and not just say BB air coso. But what I say, I will never advise so because the person cheated means you revenge. Because it might have been a moment of silliness, I say a moment of weakness. And if any two wrongs will not make it right. What I say, or yeah, now so no, and yeah, now when pain or whatever it is that you were feeling will still be there. And besides, who say you did it out of spite, indeed. And yeah, what partner say you, but what yeah anyway, until all the hurt, all the pain will still be there. And then no crab it in your relationship. No. Besides, look at the root cause of it. Were you being negligent? Were you neglecting them? But what sometimes the sort of things we do causes the other person to go and do certain things. Until let's find the root cause of it. What caused it? Well, meaning, obviously, I don't know any German for that. Or pie, I sent Tonton Penas if you are come from me who know any not design or do who no call. Okay. But let's find the root causes of these things and deal with it from there. Now, GD said once we hold on to those things and tackle them now, we have it on the cross.
Thank you. Obi say this man, pa, if marriage is not about sex, marry your sister then. Some Ghanaian men are not romantic according to research. Our women are complaining and are going to Nigerian men because they are. Nigerian men, they are romantic. Ghanaian men, when you're the trial, so you can't argue about that, and that's the fact. If you decide to have 3 kids and your wife agrees, if later she ends up having 2, can you ask for part refund? We the men too are going for white ladies because Ghanaian women like money too much. Oh, and dear mommy, very true. Ghanaian women, some of them like money because yes, some of Ghanaian women. I know a lot of Ghanaian men are more complaining. Brony Bama me say I say Ghana man omu di tika omu di queen Ghana especially as with mobile money. Unya share no madam want to say ini lorry fail me phone na say you say me papa yari you me mama yari you.
Me pacho you've just met somebody. Why would you even be asking them for or they say for money? And I say asking them so almost any momo whatever it is. But what am I saying? You don't know the person from Adam. Oh say and you be a keke no obey the minute you start doing that you put them off. Hey, they need you who said them crowd be walking away because in their minds, we are sikaticious.
Yeah.
But you forgive my a. Just say, would you be our best sika until he will move on to somebody he knows that can manage sika. Obi on face sika 7 famba mede. Emma me hanaje. Say, or to one woman on with you say, oh, I feel like giving my woman some money, no man. And then besides, those who do that are those who don't have anything doing. Or bad they would establish yourself. Say you may be a year, business be a year. You know, put some a booby also put some price on yourself by doing something so that you don't go out begging. Let me tell you something. He who goes out begging goes out borrowing. Because you go begging, you go borrowing. But what am I saying? But so what will you with Jumana to say a big bemwa? Let me tell you, my money power come musica found. But what am I saying? Because our real relationship and yes, kasem. And I say, but the minute you share Nipana now this kasem, you put them off. Okay.
Thank you. Obviously, communication is the most important thing in a relationship. I agree with you. He needs to be castrated. Hey, when you ever castrating, I support the man. The lady is not romantic at all. Of course, he will support the man. Is the woman called Ekuya Donko? The man should send her to Ghana. The man I say, the man should cheat on her. No, I don't support that. Say be Albani, you don't like her, you don't need to cheat. Sit her down, talk to her. Now say, I don't know if I've found enough break counsel on because it needs gradual communication, and with time she will change. Exactly. Kakan kakra, with time she will change. So that sometimes cheating is an antidote to some bad marital habits. Anyway, but still we don't condone cheating. And no, there is a not. Christian value doesn't permit us say cheating is not good. Exactly, cheating is not good. Some people are stubborn and will never change unless a then drastic measure of temptation. Mommy say ebi wa yampa obi wa ha on sesa oye bema bi no ati so say eh bema no wa packing in your moko. And I say wa oni oba fu mo so oni oba for nam e wono me say yem mamenya wa mi kunu ko.
Oh, say, I believe, said this is where the woman has taken the man for granted.
Okay.
I will feel so, you know what, I've got a hold on him, he cannot go anywhere. He can't do anything. But who says, see, and Pennyford say, ensure a tap on Chania, what you want. There will come a point in time where the man would have had enough. And they'll say to come what may, I'm walking away. But what I say, now when it gets to that point, trust me, woman, the man will not stay. He will leave. No amount of words coming from you. So Mrs. San saying he say, because for you know, for years he's been warning you. Into your choir, nature say, a one why then why. And for us to hold on to our marriages, our relationship, we need to, do things that will keep the relationship going. So that we can kind of keep reinventing yourself. Not they be the same old things, But what must say? And if your partner tells you so, let's do our best. Sometimes we become too accustomed to the old things, but let's try and bring about a change.
Thank you. You Labi say good, but now some religious leaders cheat more than research says only 20% men are faithful. Research says 20% of married men are faithful.
Story the obituary by say what you can or will be.
I say why research now it shows only 20% men and they are faithful.
Or no opinion, no by your memory in answer now, it is so just here. Obi no matter the obey piano, and idea obey few. And I said, I make an Yamia Semna. Bible say, Unyame say, a mamma a memma mundo moyerenom, and a manson fan by naturally no, a memma most of them need the order. So just say, China Yameka say, Yendoya Yerenom. No matter how Bema be at ye, say, or ye dear cry, woman acquire obey cheating. So just say, this or no decide, say, mean person may yes, I deal with. In natural, say, sanity. Engineer David, me a course, I know, only them. But I know near can lobby, Miss Rowe, with the adjustment of a firm or the film cake or the film cake or Tinabim person being attacked, say, Papa, say,
Also the be mu keke ne de waka. Also you need say boy that's how you behave. Chia you dramatize. But that's not how I am. Me who way. Labi Debbie when kwa there. I wish someone day my friend store door line so then he tell you how romantic and sexy I am when I'm at home. What they saying? I agree, but cheating is part of marriage. Hey, you can only cheat if you are. You can also that you can only cheat if you are. Debbie, I don't. Women feel cheating is not part of marriage. I don't know, but now why do you want to cheat?
Yeah.
If open or you know, the most annoying part is you cheat with somebody you don't want to keep. Obi ampe so now, Nene, I don't agree with Labi. We should watch and learn our environment and learn what people like and dislike. Exactly. You need to learn our environment, you know. The people out there be not do oh so no kunama krasini ba they be any need to feel our boss ma ba krasini ba or need to obey de. You get it? You will not even be baby. You be invited now. Oh, be invited. Yes, but you invite your sister. Ah, Krasini we no ni oni aba be kasa. Ombe sorry from bag of crack.
You call her Diane was say obeying a girlfriend.
Hey, ayo, see, real or say adan and no ono wa hide ne dan. Otua ko ni girl. Na if you run any yere ebieja. Otua dan ka. It's not any right, the right.
Yes,
say,
on
your moko kasa. Adi on any bieja, get obadi dede. Onu su ni obia, so ni efira kasa. Ena ma, wa frame me na me ka papa say be try some bia, obia frame me sell. Otia danka, if you run any girl and ani yire, e bieja o to be na so person on kasa, o tunu say ah. Inti mani bieja na e danka we eh then na what say if you work for was strong kwotete wa obe ati somebody ye dede eh then am say ko ukọ ka kire ni say unu ye no ka say tu a na wo kwen
obi tu so tu because wo behind dan you no be ka kire ni say
hey no wa friend and am say there be ade we dey me say so do me I won't give you don't need any advice is in same hunu na wo kan if a lady is loud mouth shut her up with loud music to irritate her, she will stop. Women who don't listen needs regular day ejabie. Hey, Councillor Kuno, we don't say so. Councillor Kuno, who say obi the wife and the fee Councillor Kuno. I said then women who don't what do you have them can you? Women who don't listen needs regular day. Ejabie. Ada, God bless you. A man am we de no. You say we here regular ejabie. Mommy, I tired did Counselor, if your wife tells you to promise not to cheat on her, can you walk away without answering cause you sure know you will? Besides, you don't want to come.
When you took your marriage vows, were you serious about them? Pacho, what am I saying? Yeah. You say love me, love my dog. So we don't need pana nyo tino. Who ne sana yede? What's what dono? And now I call one and on any yede. Etie. Entino. A dear intina over there. A bay so there is somebody better out there because you had the opportunity to search. And now you came to the conclusion that she was the right person for you. But what am I saying? Why then would you even be thinking, say, I want to go with someone else? Me de me minima de cry be push you ama wakwa eden. Okokwa sad any day. Ne mo mesre say e wo wadwum na akokwa wo so say ye premeditated. And na un say niama sa no Nyankopon kronfa anye de onfa nche wo. Because wunnim say ade akwa ye there are consequences to it. There is what an outcome that may not favor you. But what am I say? Where your bano so betimi agina so akaso wo. Na wa asemi wa kaka na so wo kwakwa ye eni da ho. And na ade kwakwa ye nti si aware no. Me worry you. And I say, I will take you back on one condition. But then Obi can make counsel Obi. Nipan can counsel out when he wants a cheat, always a cheat. And every cheat is a liar. Because you always use one lie to cover another lie, to cover another lie, to cover another lie. Now what about no to who? And I say, be a no worry. Now what to who next is many I'll run away. Because who worry, it will be worse. Such a man is sure guaranteed to cheat on you.
Me pacho say after na wa join yen a aha de me de. Who say obi ye fro obi elder fee a counselor nukunu. Na okasem bi o say women who don't with you. Women who don't listen needs regular ejabie. And obi say oh, or say yes to silence them. E man na mu fi asem no. So what say? Enti labi u yiri no ntia. Mr. Counselor, na kasa no listen, it will work. We be awaye bi na ye, e bi anya ne. Hey. Kata sa be pon en yem pon. Obi se lady pastor wo be o se de ubenyini ache. I mean shira wo. I hate it when one wakes me up from my sleep after my one end of course. Lady pastor, quick question please. Why ni oba worry for?
That is a very broad topic. It's very huge.
Okay.
Don't hear be at your comment or say there or say inbox me and ask call me
Yeah.
and we'll talk more about that. Because we say a nyama bebre, there are qualities I want to say about your worry for. Obi so owa na our part of those qualities and so no on your worry for your marriage material. Untimi worry sa oba na nyede entine fi. Obey dwaman for her. Worry no dress her up. Change whatever. Okas obey because it's in their DNA. Oh, no watchman crab better and no cry they will go anymore. But what I say, there are certain things I was say wash and sign at why day. And ye did kind of previous programs. So I say, so we need pani to one among most start more far down for. Nefe a qua na baba bedding, oh, or do I den abim. But what must say a year from friendship stage, now the relationship, and then it goes to courtship before marriage. But what I see, once you go through all these stages, before you get to the maritable stage, you know, now we will say if this person is the right person for you or not. So while we ignore the warning signs, the red lights, now you go ahead there. Obi person me come for us wallow, wala na ama wa benedem. There's a one mahu kwang amanide amana banesa. Until me, I tell people when you see the warning signs, run. Run and save your life. Because don't fall into it thinking that they will change. Whereas maybe that person was not meant for you anyway. The right person would have been someone who's waiting. You are someone's prayer topic. That's it.
Yes, me mpong so questions need doors.
It's 22.
30 grand. I say tell your wife that you want to cheat outside. Counselor, this one there, Senepa Embassy, secret till what
I didn't say tell your wife you
it's
want
all right.
to cheat.
We
Say so what cheating? Say obe finding out from somebody else is better coming from you.
Right
Because
time,
we say
right
yet
time.
say you want say that's it.
Say,
Yet say you want say.
say,
Oh,
and
my
yes,
baby say.
and yes, a kwakunya say be what you can buy, na. What nas ya? Na makoyi say makobi ja. No. But will say you will be seen in a car. As time goes on, no, it will be beer when the time, say time in this one. It be as a man, no, as a man, no, any bidding come, until be cry. So, what is yes, baby, or baby, afa nikunechia. Now, we share how be responding, how be we know. Into you pushing na udru baby na who saw your caden no. Now, then, I can say, oh, a say, ne buy in tea. So just
okay, me that say. I'm running team, but you make kind of quick. Obi say I don't celebrate Vows Day, so my wife won't celebrate it. Simple. You said you buy your kind. Okay, I say, why should I give insight to a thing? We will discuss all this before I marry. If you are cool, we will marry. If not, massa go. Okay. God bless your. Not be the name for you. Okada crash. She won't give you. What if you are cheating? Sex is good. You see, then you end. It's not make sex once a month. You should find out why she cheated. Okay, Eunice, you like sex too much. Me know what with your voice. So whereas sex is good for you, but you will die a bit cut about sex. And then who said sex says no drops to the German for. Maybe the woman is unhappy at home or old boyfriend. Yeah, nkokra for no. Ebi mani bi won so ampe olumai because omutua So this is the case. So they're very soon I make an ebeka about sex. Obi wa or say or mami sika bebre. But akwakora na makofa no ntumi ne me nda nti ma pe be ma boy we chira or service me. But eno ye secret.
And all your can ya service.
Oh, say obi wa
Yes, sir.
yeah. Or follow my because or mani sika. Or to meet mani sika no boyfriend we on your name agree. And na pen am no be ye. Yen worry because be ma ni tua. Eno dey share. I say wrong move is against my religion too. And white ladies are also the white ladies are about we Ghanaian women. Mrs. Odo, Ghanaian women are very troublesome. I prefer a white lady to chop romantic. Ghanaian lady love and fighting. Anyway, said the Kasa Ghana mema e be romantic. No say no so Kasa be a Ghanaian woman. I am person mo Sam very troublesome. I know the no so ne the no obroni fita. Not all Ghanaian woman, exactly. Meet this nice Ghanaian lady. I met this nice Ghanaian lady 2 days after she asked me for cash to pay rent. I know this true. I told her point blank that no chop, no cash. I know the said but a man, especially we Ghanaian, a be a doubt be shanafina, ne bed in Odobabeto. Could you please advise our women for us? Some married women dress like Ante Aquaba or Pentecost. Pentecost, what does it say? I said they know always wearing overall. They must wear. I said they must wear what most attract men. I know they time me con kabema mommy mu be mu say a man be wo is true. On so romantic adem be sia ni kunu kwa ebi an say we odin to magbo ni mu a ne kunu na
say bit me at first so na ya churches and e man say na be ya mo be tia.
okay you bet church we ni na now we are reading it quick and they are very true. This is a very good point. This is a very good point. A man obi wa ha onim what to wear what ba be sia ni kunu omo koda kra na ntoma ne bonimu okodware instead of say bi obehye morning coat and everything still na ntoma da su bonimu okoye duane a ntoma bonimu okofa ne ma me hu obi a obefa ne ba o hye morning coat or the ba be pick ne ba. Oh yeah. I was like, hey,
oh, school.
Me who be wo baby I make
morning coat. Me make it go school. Morning coat.
I know just because of driver. But
yeah, it's not driving. Morning coat. So see, and I'm saying, morning coat.
I didn't see now how the way.
Not just also PJ.
Morning coat. And I wear good so. And I'm saying, wow. What about the school? Ebi anu aye. Onusu wo ebi obeteka so. Na man sorry in term. So I was saying, quick. Nini na we back.
At least you could throw one pair of jeans and a T-shirt or something.
Yeah. You cheat with a lady who is prettier than your wife. If you chase a lady who is no, really cheat, man. Men are naturally hunters, but it depends. Mr. Counselor, men are naturally hunters, but it depends on you, the woman, how you treat them at home. That's right. You have the most weapon. Sodom never had. Saddam never had.
And the weapons of mass destruction.
I know the Odrufia, I know the Kunubeka, and there's true. Remember, if you are that. Remember, if you are it depends on you, the woman, how react to Obia. Your man will feel no about oh, I'm okay, Mikunu, and I'm hearing and I'm again, or your mammy to me, you're okay. He won't even laugh, say, or no, by yes, because he get them. Tell him to call me next time for advice. Will I be before for advice? You don't spoil my market. I'm not married. Me patrol me can't be that. So will I be worried? Patrol I be worried. Timana mope boys no. Me patrol bet me call. Some men are dogs. They change everything in skirts, no matter how prettier their wife looks. And also no, it's a good topic. Media too. Rebecca wants and Bema be we are the den. You did the basic for mobile the den. Or you type your money be so any de obey cheating. I don't know say any woman and I say a boni dear. Wakaseka also fear for you. I will say mapel. Nini never can was him. But say this one, dear fact. Once that thing, skirt, bra, a dog will go. I will sack you if you cheat on me, baby girl. That's say by force. Is it by force to marry a woman? Hey, you impregnated.
Oh, sir, there are two sides to this. If you have no, or they say no intention of being with a woman as a wife, why go into her? On the other hand, you know, Obibeka say, oh, I want a man, but I don't have to what? I don't have to marry you. Obi so wɔ hɔ si oh ukrama wo yɛ bɔn wa wo yɛ bɔn tu. Na wo ne na wo no wo gya wa kɔ wa no no bra befa bɔn wa no. But what am I saying? Nti ne ɛyɛ enyama bebre. Me I don't know the circumstance ekoko buy. Was it someone you were dating or were you already married when you met this person? One night stand. And so it's somebody you don't know. Oh, if it's somebody you don't know, not say be when you can get to know the person. That could also develop into a beautiful relationship, but then later on you marry them.
Now what if?
But
What if
on the other hand, no, or decided so fine. Because at the end of the day, they won't mean you being watching someone. Nobody forced you on that person. You made a conscious decision to lay with them. So that child is equally your responsibility. But obedient me for so said, worry no. But say be a better meaning. You say once you chop pregnancy, you go marry.
That's it.
Be sure of who you're dating. Make sure say you'll be if anything should happen, you're more than happy to live with for the rest of your life before you go into it.
Okay, obviously, oh no, marry someone you love, not because of pregnancy. My two ladies are looking very pretty today, Counselor and Obaya. I mean, when your family does say, me found in few. Obaya and Obaya Sikano. I mean, that's a metal 20. Eunice, when I was in uni, some of the ladies come to my class in pajamas, especially the early morning classes. Oh, mommy, it's very true. I was surprised. Say morning, I didn't about school pajamas nation. And very soon, I think say we will add this to me pamocho. Yemre as soon. Metro from questions need be next week. We will continue. I know, sir, we were late. Obika said fire burned me because I was late. Fire burned your technical team because they made me late. Because I can't handle the fire alone. And we were late, yes. Next week, you be DM rest. So Patrol said, after now I join here, yeah, the Ba Ada Anaa every Saturdays from 11 to 1. Ubetumi Asia and Prayer Winners TV. So me Patrol so won't follow ya follow ya Facebook. Prayer Winners TV, now we follow. And on YouTube, and so Prayer Winners TV. And no, you need to subscribe. Or subscribe if we are. Now with me, bell button, or obey me. Now, anytime we come live, you will have a notification. Now, with me, I join in. Me patron, me can't say, they be a me by me say, oh, we been up and say, a bone the room. So, what Ghana? So, what have baby? I will be now, your sponsorship, sponsor Jimmy, dear way. You are welcome. You can call this number 0745 9374 776 0745 9374 776. Opesa will sponsor. And I say, if you are Ghana, so it's 0044 7459 374776 0044 7459 374776. Me pacho no ubetumi afra yen e that number so you be pick you no be din comot de Wednesday the same line the same Prayer Winners TV the program be bro woman down at lose Charlie in some cost. So sometimes in some people cry me tell me say oh where there is story omoboa no knowing it's real like you could fit clear. And I sometimes we tell me say hey just some buy any counselor better na sekano. They are real. Yes, they are real. It's important. Every Wednesday, to be a gemre. Na bra Prayer Winners TV. So, na betie woman that what lose. It's not for only women because omoyam obi say man into muka. No, some of the abuse, no, you'll be surprised that men man you go through that abuse, no. And this one I had was it's a man who, wow, a man who is going through. Which Wednesday they are going to talk about. Into important. Come Prayer Winners TV Wednesday. Na betie ensem ewa wasum na was wa frɛ na wo de wagye nkyerɛ because emeye nuanom bi mu ekɔ nneɛma bi mu pa omu hia wagye nkyerɛ me patcho me hu say topic we bebre ababat me patcho we are sorry we will answer them next week. Keep them coming. It's a promise. I will read them, and the same panelists on mobile they will come next week. No more answer more questions in now. Obviously, pregnancy can lead me to marry. Then. Nice topic today. Thank you. Good night, Daddy. Well done. God bless you. God bless you too. Continue on good job. Solid contribution to all. Kudos. Thank you, Labi Nyamisha. God bless you. God bless you, Kennedy Yelson. Nyamisha was Sparrow Solomon Saki Nanaba. Obi a mo share yen our secret watchers. Mo a mo ba mo
Backdoor
pese.
watches now.
Ah, back door no. Mo pese mo click na me say so do me hu say, "Eh, ko ni mo hwebi. Eh, ko talala hwebi. Eh, we hwebi no. Mo ni na mo de me da mo ase. Mo so mo ka ho. Yeah, pacho me da say. Mo so mo ka ho. And na ye technical team papa me da wase. Nyame enhira o. Say me to nsa frɛ wo ba ye next week wo bɛsa ba na me bɔ mpa say next week bɛma ba ko bɛka ho because as a man wo say man ni bule o senti na papa cancel a ɔte ekyire na ɔnso ma o more vim me hwɛ next week ye bɛtwe papa oh okay me bɔ mpa say ye benya no ye bɛtwe no aba lovely program thank you Lawson me bɔ mpa say Wednesday I'm inviting you to Woman Thou Art Loose. Seriously, a lot of people are going through Nyama. I'm speaking it again because Matibi. And first, no better me say, wait the story ben, a story ben to be kalam come go for me see oh wait the when you no cre. Charlie, they are true. Believe you me, they are true. Into the patch Wednesday. Patch what time you say?
9 to 10.
Wednesday 9 to 10. Our prayer winners TV. Yeah, the women that were to lose. Now be a memma than ma. Omusu. Wow. Wow, a mema, not because a young woman that was lose into omu year for woman kwa a mema omukomu. Into Wednesday, mea mebaso, Tibrasuni ni na yentre yadre, na ye ni abema oko we munu, yemma na dwene, minim se be we hinsa na memeti ye mehi, but a babim, awari abim, e say advice, divorce and so no, yengu awari waha. Into day na was say ye, Wednesday be kayensa, na yeni na yentre yadwene. Mesdames, moi c'est exigné et ça au bébé à obia moi mon cher mais moi mutie me moi man cliquer en masso moi mute moi mo beste later ni nano yami nsura mo mu have a good night I had the idea koda me mamu good night yami nka mo ho no mboye ni na yon by na next week no fa yam bra bio na Wednesday na join yen Ba Ada Anaa crew you say bye bye.